Fight, and fight we will, and fight is what we do here every day on the Matrixxx Groove Hour. It is 12 Qth 2019, 12/17/2019 on a Tuesday. Shady Groove, welcome to the show, my partner in justice.
Hello, information waterfall. How you doing this morning, Matrixxx? Or today, this evening over there?
This evening, it's actually afternoon. Yep. But we got some people listening here in the evening. We got worldwide. We've got Kimberlyn. Bring on the booms, baby. Thank you very much.
We have every time zone represented.
Yeah, we do. We do. We got. I've just landed. Patriots. Okay, Matrixxx, you can begin. UK Patriot is in the house. How are you guys doing out there? We've got a great show today. We've got a Q Post Roundtable. With Coach Clay.
Yes, we do, with two very special guests.
Yeah, with Coach Clay and i70, Shady. Why don't you welcome them into the show here?
I would like to welcome Coach Clay and i70 to the Matrixxx Groove Hour for a roundtable on Tuesday the Qth.
You can't make it up.
Awesome.
How you doing, guys?
Great. Glad to be here.
Yes, awesome to be here with all these great Patriots that you have here on your channel watching today.
That's it, guys. Welcome, Coach Clay. Thank you very much. Coach Clay and i70 can be found on the Patriot Soapbox channel. Actually, Shady and I have done a show each over there, and we had a great time.
Very great anons here, guys. Really excited to welcome them to the show today.
Absolutely. And we got a lot of stuff happening in here. It's going to be a very special day. Tonight we got to make sure we watch, what is it, Martha McCallum, right? Is that going to be on Martha McCallum's show? I can't remember which one.
That's tomorrow night, right? Wednesday.
Tonight.
Oh, is it tonight?
Well, I believe so. Let me just check it.
I thought it was tomorrow night, Wednesday.
Let me just check.
Wednesday at 7, yeah.
Wednesday at 7, yep.
Wednesday at 7, gotcha. Jeez, I just get so excited with Tuesday.
Well, I thought it should be on Tuesday.
Check this out, guys. This is hilarious. You guys see this?
Hey, Aves, why are you crying?
Because my dad called me a Democrat.
Oh, poor kiddo.
Oh, what a horrible thing to say about that child.
I feel terrible. Poor kiddo.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, and look at this from Jenna Jameson. Just real quick, covering a couple little things. This is interesting. As you know, the Chateau Marmont is right down the street from the Standard Hotel. Schiff reportedly did drag shows there and stuff. So Jenna Jameson is tweeting out some damage right there.
Yes, she is. She's been on the Q team for a little while now, lurking and posting some interesting stuff.
Yep, she actually follows me as well. She's an amazing person. We've talked in the background. Also, if you haven't seen LK Dark to Light Serial Brain 2 Decode, get over there and check it out. It's pretty good stuff, guys. Also, I wanted to just, real quick, there was something I wanted to show you guys quickly. Right here. This is the Advent calendar, guys. So
what's interesting about this one?
This is December 17th, and in 1891, electricity was installed in the White House, dark to light, for the first time. And in 1894, President Grover Cleveland had the first Christmas tree with lights on it. The tree was placed in the Oval Room on the second floor of the residence and was decorated with red, white, and blue electric light bulbs. Also, Shady, how many dolls do you think there are in front of that tree? Let's see if the audience can guess. How many dolls do you think are on this tree, or down below this tree? See them there? Make it a little bigger. How about you guys, Coach Clay, i70, any guesses?
Couldn't be something that's mathematically impossible in terms of coincidences anymore.
You mean like 17?
17!
Say it isn't so.
Say it isn't so, Quid Pro Joe.
Right.
What are the chances?
What are the chances?
That's interesting.
On December 17th, the Advent calendar is dark to light and 17 dolls.
I mean, you got to admit, whenever you have a time machine, things get really interesting, don't they?
Right? All right. Pretty interesting. I mean, you just can't make this stuff up. Thank you, Baker, on the 16th. Gotta love it. All right, so that was something fun that I thought was a little cool to just, start off the show with. But I also want to thank our sponsors right now. We've got the Patriot pin. These things are going like hotcakes, guys. Great Christmas
gift items.
Yep, great Christmas gift for your guys or girls, and Hanukkah gift, whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to give it for, just because it's Q, give it away. Get yours today. The links are in the description. We got the Q pin with the flag, and I just got mine too, by the way, and they're absolutely amazing. And then the KAG one, the CAG, Keep America Great again, or Keep America Great, was designed by Ben Garrison at Graphics. So that's pretty neat. And we got a lot of cool stuff going on with those. Also, let's just do our redpillliving.com/intheMatrixxx. Here we go.
I got my Q pin coming. I got
There was
three
a
of them.
time when I had my head.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Say it. You got it coming?
That's all right. Yeah, I got 3 of them coming. Can't wait. It's supposed to come today.
Thank you so much for that. And they are awesome. The quality is very good. I was hoping, making sure. So I got mine in the mail last week, and they are absolutely amazing. So thank you, Patriot Pin.
Yeah, looking forward to getting those.
Right on. Let's cruise right onto this redpillliving.com/intheMatrixxx, guys.
There was a time when I had my head in the sand. Then I found out that power players pass lies for truth and truth for lies, especially in areas of life and health. I used to stay quiet, and now I speak up. I red pill my family, I red pill my friends, and I support redpillliving.com. Red Pill Living has real health products that support longevity, vitality, and detoxification against the deep state attacks on your health. It's redpillliving.com. Wake up, stand up, speak up.
Yep, that's redpillliving.com/intheMatrixxx. That's carbon C60. Research shows that it's 100 times more effective in removing free radicals than vitamin E and 172 times more effective than vitamin C. The C60 atoms are chemically inserted into the spherical ball-shaped forms, and it forms a perfectly symmetrical structure, thus allowing unstable molecules such as free radicals to adhere to the C60 molecules. So good stuff, guys. Shady takes the C60, and he feels good when he takes it.
Yeah, I really do like the product, and noticed recently that a few other people have contacted me using some of the products from there and talking about how effective they were. So that's a good sign.
Excellent. That's awesome, guys. And thank you guys very much for your support. Just for you guys today, 10% off if you use the code Matrixxx with 3 X's. So get 10% off on that while you get healthier. Win, win, win. Patriot company, Patriot sponsored, Patriots getting healthy. I don't think that's.
How could you have more winning than that?
No, that's winning, dude.
Can't go wrong there.
Can't go wrong. And in fact, this is winning. This is Coach Clay. You want to set this up? This video? This is a Coach Clay video.
Yeah, for sure. Is this something i70 I put together here for President Trump and the fans out there? Kind of red pills people in terms of what has been going on in terms of successes. And when you aren't reading the words on the screen, you can see all the winning that's happening through the background there.
Right
oh,
on.
Nice.
Here we go.
Very excellent work, gentlemen.
Right. Well, what an amazing president that you guys have down there in your country. Obviously, if folks don't know out there, I am up here in the Great White North of Canada, ground zero for the UN takeover. And I just continue to love your president, what he does out there, and the amazing things that he is continuing to do for the world, not just alone of your country.
Yeah, this is I70. I'm down here in the heartland in Ohio, and we have a show that we do on Patriot Soapbox 3 days a week, and just spreading the word, trying to get more people aware of the Q phenomenon.
Amazing stuff. Thank you, I70, for introducing yourself, and Mr. Coach Clay. Appreciate you guys. And Coach, it's going to go your way too. I mean, this is a worldwide movement. Every country, once the strings are cut from the bloodline families, we're going to have freedom, guys, all over the place, guys, worldwide.
And it's a matter of people speaking up. And that's literally what we're doing, is we're trying to make people aware enough to want to speak up. And you guys having your voice and doing your show is it's helping more than you know.
Yep, absolutely. And we were on the show as well, and thank you guys very much for that invite. So let's do this, guys. Let's do this as a roundtable. It's not muted.
Okay.
Let's look at our Q alert. This is let's do a roundtable with Coach Clay and I70. Let's cover these Q posts, man. What do you think? Let's do it. Perfect. And so we got
some good ones yesterday.
Real good ones, by the way.
My goodness.
Yeah, this is my Q alert for 12/16/19. This will be my thread for all Q posts for Monday, December 16th. 2019. This thread is updated with all Q posts. Check back off, and the thread closes at midnight Eastern, usually, unless I figure out like I want to do a little more digging and add to it. But this is it. This is our General Flynn with our president right there. Amazing man. And then we go in right into the first Q post, 3693. Hey, Coach Clay, can you see the post right there? Would you mind reading it?
Yes, sir. 5x5.
Do you want to go ahead and read it for us?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, Q post 3693 came in yesterday, December 16th, 2019. Q says, same evidence to free Flynn currently being used to indict others, in brackets grand jury. 302 in brackets _ mod in brackets 1 count. Who listened in? 2 in brackets count. FISA in brackets. 6 counts in brackets. FBI agent 1 bracket P in bracket Flynn interview. If FISA warrant was illegal, if FISA warrant predicated on illegal / uncorroborated, if FISA actors purposely withheld exculpatory evidence from the court, in brackets watch what happens next. Q.
Amazing. That's an amazing post. And, if you look at the bracket decodes, Coach Clay was very correct there in saying the GJ is a GJ is grand jury. P is a Pianteca. It's an FBI agent number 1.
That's what I was wondering there, yeah.
Pianka, or however you say his name, is kind of a weird spelled name, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the one who was integral in targeting Flynn. Pientka,
FBI agent 1. And it looks like 1 criminal count to whoever modified the 302s, 2 criminal counts for those who listened or spied, 6 total counts. And that's, the guess, right? That's, 6 counts. So is 1 for Obama? I mean, he was still POTUS when Page, sent the text. If he knew, that's treason, guys.
It very well could be. The 6 counts could be the 6 cohorts there within their little secret society.
That's right.
Yeah, I got a theory on the ... dots.
Give it to us.
Okay, basically, if who listened into the count and the FISA, if they did that illegally, it'll be thrown out. The FBI agent in the Flynn interview, if that's illegal, it'll be thrown out. If FISA warrant was illegal, it'll be thrown out. If the FISA warrant predicated on illegal, uncorroborated, it'll be thrown out. If the FISA actors purposely withheld exculpatory evidence from the court, they'll be charged.
Where
and they'll be thrown out.
And isn't it interesting that the Judge Sullivan didn't allow the exculpatory evidence? Is that what I saw yesterday?
Well, it wasn't. He denied the access to Brady materials, and everybody was kind of getting all excited and upset yesterday. And I think that is why we got this Q post, because so that we can understand that within the Brady materials is classified information we're using in a grand jury to indict the investigators. That's the way I kind of read into this. So kind of more than anything, definitely continuing the saga of General Flynn's unnecessary abuse, but at the same time getting direct comms that we have, we can't expose. If that evidence were to be released to Sidney Powell, then it would be public information, and we're not ready for certain things to become public just yet. It's kind of the way I read into all this.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that too, Shady. That's interesting. By the way, we got a lot of buffering. YouTube set me on the 360 setting, so hit that little sprocket right there with the HD, and you can do your quality. You can up your quality if you want, guys. But it looks like YouTube games
they
again.
said you're on 360 instead of the normal 140 or
Yeah, I can't be on 1080p. Nope.
No, we're not allowed to come through in HD.
Nope. Not allowed.
Not allowed.
So this is what winning looks like, guys. I mean, we are probably the most censored YouTube channel out there, folks. So if you would, please share this, guys.
Yes, please do, and realize that this is, the exculpatory evidence and stuff that's involved in this to warrant everyone. Mr. Comey went on Sunday and he was acting like, oh, there were mistakes made. This was direct evidence that they had and knew about that was left out, and that's kind of considered fruit of the poisonous tree. And that's another thing this post is pointing out, that you can't have these warrants actually be used to charge people if they're illegally obtained. So we feel like that them being illegally obtained is kind of obvious at this point. So everything has to play out in its own timeline.
Absolutely. I mean, that's what we got to do. And never forget who directed Q. POTUS at the time was Hussein wants to know everything we're doing. Never forget that, guys.
Never forget who directed.
Never ever.
The media makes it seem like that President Trump was in charge of everything before he was elected or inaugurated.
Whose fault is it, Shady? Trump's fault. Come on, it's always Trump's fault.
I mean, it's just easy to point in that direction and click, right? Now we're in the point and click world.
It's a lot easier. All right, so remember this, guys. This is a really good graphic. This is the face map version 11. Brilliant Anons put everybody on here with their faces, so you see what they look like. With that Q post 1828, guys. This is your public handbook for D class.
Spy operation in every level, from intelligence agency to FBI to White House to State Department to
Hussein
senators.
at the top. Yep. Everybody's on here, guys, right, Shady?
It's got them all wrapped up into one nice little pretty graphic.
It's got them all.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's a really awesome graphic. I grabbed that one last night.
All right, and then let me figure out how to get this down a little bit. Hang on one second. Let me go back. There we go.
Yeah, not only was Obama wanting to know everything that was going on, he was listening in real time to the discussions from the Oval Office.
Yep.
That's what we do. Yeah, I agree with that.
That's the one
So
where
involved.
they said that they have what is it daily briefings after, so they have daily briefings on POTUS and the Spygate stuff, guys. I mean, they and the resistance, if you will, they're involved 100%. This is Q post 3695. This one is Mark Meadows says Bill Barr looking at unbelievably unusual activity during Obama's final months in office. We all know now that the final months of the campaign and the transition caused chaos for the D.C. establishment. They didn't know what to do. Trump, too. He fired Chris Christie and redid the entire transition. Point is, Trump's historic upset caught most off guard, and stuff happened. We also know from glowing media reports leaked by proud Obama staffers that the Team Obama spread the Russian information far and wide inside the bureaucracy in the event Trump wanted to shut down the investigation.
Oh, in the event.
In the event. And then Q Post 3325, Shady, you want to take that?
I do. Why would a president of the United States, Hussein, assign renegade as his USSS codename? Define renegade. Noun. 1. A person who deserts and betrays an organization, country, or set of principles. Synonyms: traitor, defector, deserter, turncoat, betrayer. Adjective: renegade. 1. Having treacherously changed allegiance. Q. That's kind of pretty simple to understand, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty straightforward. They knew the whole time.
Yeah, we've got a
And then
lot of
thinking.
that going on.
Yep, and then Q, posts those two things and says,
logical thinking. Q.
Boom.
Yeah,
Pretty
It's
awesome.
always baffled me that Obama picked that word himself, renegade, knowing full well what the actual definition of it is. It's very interesting to me.
Yep, and what also got me interested. Remember the whole, Obama thing where they're like, he's not a Muslim, but his name is Muslim. I just, couldn't get my head around that. He is. He's got a Muslim name. I mean, that's very obvious, and it means thunder from heaven. So he picked that name too, right?
Yep. And we all know about his ring.
Yeah, and then my Muslim Christian faith.
Yeah.
We've got tons of them. Hey, i70, take 3696 for us.
All right, this is a meme that came out December 6, 2019, 4:56. Haven't you figured it out yet? It's not about Trump's corruption. It's about making sure you don't find out about their corruption.
Aha! Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes, it is. Look at that. And look at him standing there. I mean, I just can't get over these guys, man. I'm telling you. Let's move on to the next.
One of them can't stand there anymore.
Right, I know, right? So this one is 3697. The swamp runs deep on 3532 Q post reposted from July 28th, 2019. The swamp runs deep. DNC servers hold many answers. Scaramucci model. DNI and NSA. Awan in Killbox. Debbie Wasserman Schultz in Killbox. D Congress in Killbox. House of Cards. You didn't think the plea deal was the end, did you? Q. And it links over to this article right here. Scandal reopens. Court papers on Democrat IT aide Imran Awan make new revelation. Is he singing, guys?
Well, if he's talking already, then they are, like we know, they've already got everything. But from what we can see, we know that these guys had access to everything. Like they had access to all of the Congress's networks. So they had the information in real time, and they were moving it. And remember how Miss Wasserman Schultz reacted at whenever they got her laptop. Well, the laptop was left in a phone booth. So you could theorize that Awan left that laptop in the phone booth and told the police where that laptop was way back then, because she is freaking out trying to get that thing back and not wanting the police to look at it, even to the point where she threatens the Capitol Police on camera.
Right. So this is I remember that she was sitting in the room there threatening the guy. This is top secret.
Yeah,
she
you
wouldn't
can't
give
look
up.
at this.
Right.
And there's going to be consequences, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. From 6 ways to Sunday, apparently. The Department of Justice said this month that it could not release records on Democrat technology aide Imran Awan due to technical difficulties, but later admitted in court documents that it could not release records on him because there is a secret ongoing case related to the matter. Judicial Watch filed a Freedom from Information Act lawsuit on November 7th, 2018, for 7,000 pages of Capitol Police records relating to cybersecurity investigation. And August 2nd, the DOJ agreed to begin producing records by November 5th. Daily Caller News Foundation investigative reporter Luke Roziak reported that deadline came and went with no records being produced. On a November 13th phone call, the DOJ said technical difficulties had resulted in a delay. Judicial Watch started stated in a court filing. In a newly released court filing, the Department of Justice, pursuant order issued by the Honorable Tanya Chutkan, who is presiding over related sealed criminal matter of the government's prohibited from disclosing certain information pursuant to formal and informal information requests in this matter. I'm having a hard time reading this, Shady. I don't know why. The government advised Judge Chutkan that the instant FOIA matter and sought clarification from Judge Chutkan concerning the government's permissible response in light of her order in a sealed matter. Defendant received the clarification on December 5, 2019, the date of this filing, that permitted defendant to say the following: the government is prohibited from disclosing any information pursuant to an order issued by the Honorable Tanya S. Chutkan. The difficulties in providing responsive material was due to the unexpected and unique set of facts described above was out of the control of the defendant. Defendant's only motivation was to maintain the integrity of the sealed matter and as much as possible until issuing the court-provided guidance. Here we got a president tweet, too, from, June 7th, 2018. Our Justice Department must not let Awan and Debbie Wasserman Schultz off the hook. The Democrat IT scandal is a key to much of the corruption we see today. They want to make a plea deal to hide what is on their server. Where is the server? Really bad. Huh.
Yeah, do you guys figure what he's saying there is that the kind of the team from the Anwans is trying to plea deal, or is it the DNC which he is making there the point of trying to make a plea deal for their server?
Right.
Because that's telling if it's not actually from, for example, the lawyers of Anwans.
That's right. I mean, is it the Anwans or is it the DNC? That's a great point. So the seal it's sealed. So let me see. Typically, when a criminal case have concluded, the materials become public, and I don't know whether there's any relationship between the judge's order and that case. The seal Judge Chutkan has ordered is that itself sealed. That's under seal as well, Peterson responded. Court records have since been erased, suggesting that far from prosecuting the Arwans for new crimes, the sealed matter might be because Chutkan agreed to essentially expunge records related to Arwan's wife, Hina Alvi, a request that was strongly opposed by the DOJ itself as unfounded and extraordinary. The DCNF added, sometimes in the past few months, as the FOIA lawsuit heated up, Chutkan appears to have belatedly granted the proposed seal or something similar.
Looks like we got a fresh queue in the house there in the Matrixxx.
Of course we do.
So
Awesome.
that's really, that's really opening up a lot of stuff here. You could kind of almost see some of this Matrixxx as like the president pointing things out to prosecutors with Twitter. Like we know all this stuff on the subsurface, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But there's all this stuff that we need to get entered into evidence. And so in that tweet, it's almost like he's using the laser pointer, directing the department to investigate on the surface. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the department heads can see the tweet and be like, oh, well, maybe we should look at this, like an organic type of investigative maneuver there.
Yeah, via the FOIA. And yeah, absolutely. And it's got to happen organically according to
Q.
Look at that, guys. We got a new Q. So this is...
All right, what do we got?
The swamp runs deep. Sleepers everywhere. Think Coates. Wheels in motion.
Oh, and Paul Sperry gets cued.
Yes, sir. And let me just go over to that real quick after I just copy this real quick here. Boom.
And on interaction.
Save as, capture 2. All right, and then let's go over to that article, Shady, if you want to check it out. Let me just make sure I got it over here. There it is. Go ahead. This is the Paul Sperry cue.
Rewind. On January 29, 2018, FBI Director Robert Ray issued a statement rebutting the Nunes memo on FISA abuses and warning Trump not to declassify or release it, citing grave concerns with inaccuracies and omissions in the memo. Now we know Ray, too, was lying.
Wow. And let's go over to abcnews.go.
Who wrote this? Mike? Who?
Levine. Mike Levine. Let's watch this little video here.
Secret memo reportedly credited the other breaking headline from Washington at this hour, the brewing showdown between the president and his new FBI director, his hand-picked director, now urging the president not to release a secret memo reportedly critical of the FBI written by Republicans in the House. The president was overheard leaving the State of the Union last night, telling a lawmaker he, quote, 100% plans to release the memo. The FBI tonight saying it has grave concerns about the accuracy of the memo. And here's ABC's chief White House correspondent, Jonathan Karl.
It's a showdown between the president and the man he chose to lead the FBI. At issue, the controversial classified memo accusing the Justice Department of political bias. As he left the State of the Union address last night, the president was caught on camera telling a Republican congressman that he'd allow the memo to be made public.
Let's release the memo. Oh, yeah, don't worry, 100%.
This morning, Chief of Staff John Kelly told Fox News it will happen soon.
Did you see it?
I did.
What do you think?
It'll be released here pretty quick, I think, and the whole world can see it.
Hours later, the FBI issued an extraordinary statement directly challenging the president and his chief of staff, saying the FBI had been given only a limited chance to review the memo and, quote, we have grave concerns about material omissions of fact that fundamentally impact the memo's accuracy. The memo was written by Republicans on the House Intelligence Committee, chaired by California Republican Devin Nunes, a close ally of President Trump.
Memo.
Sources briefed on the memo tell ABC News it accuses the Justice Department of acting inappropriately when it obtained a surveillance warrant for a former Trump campaign advisor suspected of being a Russian agent.
There may have been malfeasance by people at the FBI.
Democrats on the Intelligence Committee say the Republican memo is misleading because it cherry picks the facts. Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein and FBI Director Christopher Wray met with Chief of Staff Kelly at the White House earlier this week to urge that the memo not be released. It's highly unusual for the FBI to publicly contradict the White House, but Wray made it clear in his confirmation hearing that he is willing to stand up to the president.
That you have to be willing to quit or be fired at a moment's notice in order to stand up for what you think is right.
All right, so let's get to John Karl. He's live at the White House tonight. And John, we know that President Trump fired, of course, former FBI Director James Comey. He then handpicked the new director, Christopher Wray. And now this battle between the president and his new director, all this playing out in public. How is this good for the president to be at odds with an FBI director all over again?
It's
so this was from
good, David. And people
January 31st, 18.
Take Wray at his word when it comes to what you heard him say at his confirmation hearing about being willing to resign. Now, there is no indication that Wray would resign in this case, but the possibility of losing 2 FBI directors in the course of 1 year, that would be troubling for the morale at the FBI. It would be politically devastating, and it would be unprecedented.
All right, John Karl with us again tonight.
I think we have crossed a...
So, very interesting, guys. What do you think of that?
I think that this is points us back to a couple of other Q posts, one being 3537, pointing us back to July 29, 2019, where I guess would be about 6 months after what we just watched, where Q let us know this. Wray is a sleeper, and on ask, Q says future marker. So now I think with the post that he just made, he wants us to kind of note that this is a marker moment.
That's right. Wow. Good catch.
Yep. Sleeper is with the S in Killbox. Also Matrixxx, the one, what was the other one I was just thinking about? Where was it? Oh, this one, 3608, one we just got, is relevant too because of what they're explaining, that we're going to have all assets, foreign and domestic, being deployed. Some who once supported POTUS sleepers have and will turn puppet and puppet masters. Control of narrative, control of public opinion. Control of public opinion equals power. Everything is at stake. Old guard power structure being destroyed. Washington's Civil War controlled the narrative.
What number was that again, Shade?
Oh, sorry, that's 3608. I was reading off my prompter. Sorry.
3608. You got it. Make sure we got it.
This was a recent one, but it's interesting because it's got sleeper here as well, and letting us know that others are going to turn. And now we're seeing a marker connected to that. So, and then this new one today said think Coates as well. So we have a couple to Coates connection to sleeper in 3595.
Gotcha.
So wow, a bunch of connections here with this most recent drop from Q.
Wow, so Coates is pretty important too because he was the acting DNI.
Yes.
Now gone. Let's see. Think Coates sleepers everywhere. See, there's that. That's the one today. Coates sleeper.
Yep, that's the one with 2017 to 2019. So you can see how Q is starting to lead us into this. Like we're saturating the market with truth, with real news, like continuously. Like yesterday was the stuff from yesterday, and then today is this, we're pivoting each day, preventing them from corralling the conversation, actually.
Right.
And keeping them on their toes, because they, a lot of people that aren't paying attention to Q don't really understand the idea of you trust until you don't trust.
And at the same time, we're picking up their 4 a.m. talking points and counteracting them to lessen their effect.
Right. Like they're doing with trying to leak stuff out ahead of their BS stories and pretend like, oh, nothing's there. There's no bias or whatever their move is for today.
That's right. All right, so let's cruise through 3698. Who wants to take this one? Who's up?
I'm up.
All right.
I'm good. All right, this one came in at Monday at 1813. Oh no, that's the other one. This one came in 1216, Monday at 1814. And it's a retweet. The Department of Justice said this month that it could not release records on the Democrat technology aide Imran Awan due to the technical difficulties, but later admitted in court documents that could not release records on him because there's a secret ongoing case related to the matter. Could not release records on him because there is a secret ongoing case related to the matter. Secret ongoing case related to the matter. Secret ongoing case related to the matter.
So what are you getting out of that? Is there a secret ongoing case related to the matter?
I'm thinking that I'm not sure, but I'm thinking there might be a secret ongoing case related to the matter.
Right.
Wow.
Also, I want to point this out. This is a great graphic by a brilliant Anon. Never forget who directed at 4:44, right? 44, Obama. Then we've got some other ties to it, code name Renegade, right? Nominee, election. So just really good graphic that Obama directed the treasonous spying operation on Trump, period. That's a really good graphic.
Yeah, it is a great graphic.
Hmm.
And the timestamp at 44 should tell you everything you need to know.
Right. And then we didn't talk about this yesterday. CJ Truth, Shady. We forgot to mention this.
Q+.
Yes. So
what an honor, right?
Yeah, and that's one of us guys. CJ Truth. I both Shady and I both congratulate CJ and said thank you very much. I mean,
he does amazing work.
Does amazing work, absolutely. And then also look at this. This is Zeus. This is one of my fellow top 200 folks.
Also got it.
Yep, also got Q+. Boom.
These few tweets and this has kind of been seems to be maybe starting of a trend for POTUS. It to me kind of reminds me of that Q post about the soon-to-be interaction with Anons.
Yes.
This is what we could be seeing right now with Q+ now starting to tweet QAnon accounts.
That's right. All for a LARP, right, guys?
All for a LARP, and and Q doesn't exist. So everyone remembers that the argument is it doesn't exist. They can't argue any fact, so they can just sit around and claim that there's nothing to see here, which is absolutely hysterical. But I think it is. And also a real cool thing is CJ did tweet all of the Q posts the day before yesterday. So if you were to click on that retweet from the president and scroll down his timeline, you would see the Q post from that day right there.
Yep, it was in a thread. Yeah, absolutely. Show thread. Boom. That's huge, guys. Also, then we have this shady $36.99 name worth remembering, and it's Jeremy Fleming from the
it is.
GCHQ. There he is since April. Right? So
Patriot to GCHQ, Patriots to GCHQ.
Right.
He's been tagged.
So I thought that was interesting because this is protecting the digital homeland is crucial. This was on the 17th, this article. And
he was also director of MI5 or whatever as well before that. So
MI5 before that, right? And then Fleming. So interesting to note that we have all other, GCHQ fly may fly, and this was for an assist underway with DOJ. So look at this, guys. This is Hannigan quits. This is a Q article linked. Hannigan quits in May. Wait, quits in Monday, January 23, 2017, and then April is when Hannigan comes in, or excuse me, Fleming comes in. Pretty interesting. So Hannigan oversaw a more open approach at GCHQ after Snowden revelations exposed mass surveillance by the agency.
And it's 3 days after our president was inaugurated.
That's right.
So it was immediately at the transition of power here in America that occurred.
So is that so Hannigan was soon to be a household name as well. So very interesting, right?
Yeah, GCHQ were not properly we're not acting properly behind the scenes in our elections.
Right. So is POTUS going to ask? It's probably the Five Eyes guys, right? This is it. And look at the soon-to-behold GCHQ Bude sent distress signal 8:09 Eastern. NSA no more. Main frequency bands terminated. # goodbye Q.
Goodbye.
GCHQ again. Here's an article. Tony Blair, Donald Trump, GCHQ spied, guys. There you go. BO unlocks UK, 5i Intel. These are all the GCHQ posts, folks. Pretty interesting, right?
Got a bit of a map on those guys, don't we?
Yeah, so Prism, here it is. So here's a Q post from 3/10/18. In 2013, documents leaked by the former NSA contractor Edward Snowden revealed the existence of numerous surveillance programs jointly operated by the Five Eyes. The following list includes several notable examples reported in the media. Prism, operated by NSA together with the GCHQ and the ASD 5354 in Killbox. X Keyscore, operated by the NSA with contributions from ASD and the GCSB 55 in Killbox. Tempora, operated by the GCHQ with contributions from NSA. 5657 in Killboxes. Muscular, operated by the GCHQ and NSA. 58. Stateroom, operated by the ASD, CIA, CSE, GCHQ, and NSA.
I don't think I'd want to be 53 through 59.
Interesting, isn't it?
You might be on a bad list.
Right? No, I don't think I want to be on that list. Let me just get over here to this right here. Here you go, Five Eyes, guys. So, Edward Snowden, Five Eyes. Here it is. These are your five. Look at Canada, Clay. Coach Clay, look at that. There's CSE. So, interesting. Interdasting stuff. So this is the GHQ. So I asked the question, is it a white hat? Is the black hat being replaced by a white hat? Just a question. I don't know. Inserted white hat.
We don't know yet, do we?
Nope. But we really must have it all, guys. And then I just wanted to play this. This is a year delta. Check it out.
I've had a team of 7
I spy a
pastry
Q.
employees that have been working night and day for about 2 months, piece by piece, brick by brick, putting the gingerbread elevator together. My sous chef, Brie, has really spearheaded this project.
It was a big project to undertake, kind of a labor of love. I designed it at home, just like kind of sketching and going from there. And we made a brick baking schedule where everyone had to bake gingerbread every day for the last 2 months. And we put 1,200 bricks into the elevator, and that included like over 400 pounds of flour.
And we have a new cue.
Sugar, brown sugar, molasses, spices like crazy. It smells absolutely amazing in the elevator. You know, you step into this gingerbread house and it's filled with candy, and you can tell that it's real because you can touch the walls and you can see that there's real cookies on the walls. And for the whole thing to be there and to have the music on and the snow falling in the background, and when the doors close, you just have like kind of a moment of being transported into somewhere else.
And we have a new cue as well, guys. How about that?
Christmas time's coming.
That's it. Here we go. 3702. Who wants to take it?
I'll do it.
All right, go for it.
All right. Actually, I did the last one, Coach. You're up.
Yeah, no problem. All right, here we go. Q post 3702. The Senate must be unrestricted to conduct other important business. If D's new Senate would not vote to convict, why proceed? How long does a typical Senate impeachment trial take? Can the Senate conduct other business during this time? No. What value might this have for D's, Democrats? Barr/Durham working in secret? Senate working openly? The value of public learning the truth prior to I_unseal. Propaganda_push failing. Transparency and accountability is the only way forward to save the republic. This is not another 4-year election. Game theory. Q.
Wow.
That's a big one.
That's a good one, man. Wow.
My goodness, he quoted me there.
So it's a stalling factor.
It is a stalling factor.
That's exactly what they're doing. So this is game theory. So the Senate must be unrestricted to conduct other important business. If the D's new Senate would not vote to convict, why proceed, right? Because it's mathematically impossible. The POTUS is insulated. The Senate will not convict the president.
They have to stymie them up. They're trying to take up their time and prevent them from doing real investigations.
Right. And, and real business, right?
Well, the plan may be not to impeach him, but just simply to drag stuff out in the Senate and make a show for as long as possible to prevent it from coming out. Or maybe we can't release it during, there could be other rules that we're not contemplating right now as this impeachment thing starts up.
That's right. And look, we got our Q thread.
They're going to move forward with it.
Got our Q thread already. It's all there. Look at Nice. So very good stuff. Wow. Q is posting during our show again. Who loves that? Press 17 if you're loving Q posting during our show. Let me get a 17 out there. Thank you, Q. Put a 5-5 in the next post, Q. How about that? Let's see. Remember, that's happened before.
Yeah, that was a good one there.
Yeah. What do you think about that line there? Value of public learning the truth prior to I_unseal.
What's the underscore? Would that be the IG?
Yeah, IG unseal, right? Which let's see, Senate working on the value of the public learning I_unseal, and look at that, it's one word too. That's very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And Trump had a lot of missing I's too, if you recall. Interesting. And we got I70 right here. Maybe it's I70 unseal. Huh? What do you think?
That's interesting, because you could almost read that like it's POTUS talking.
That's what I think. I read it as is the president saying I unseal, and obviously we know there's over 100,000 or 130,000 sealed indictments. So that could be the words.
That's exactly what I was hitting into.
Indictment unseal.
Right. Mm-hmm. Value of the public learning the truth prior to I unseal. Indictment unseal. Yeah, that's what it's got to be. Indictment unseal.
Wow. Yes. Yep. That could be a boom, guys.
Boom. That's definitely a boom.
That's a
gotta be
boom.
what he's talking about.
That's a boom.
Because that's what makes the most sense here. And you can't unseal indictments like, okay, for instance, the exact thing we're talking about with the General Flynn case just now, it's the same thing. Each of these cases, and that's probably why it's so complicated and taking this amount of time to do this, because each of these cases is completely relevant to like other people's cases, the A1 case, the Seth Rich case, everything is connected. And if you can't really expose any of these players, including Hollywood people, for the idea that no one knows what's going on. So now a lot of people have a better idea of what's going on. This Senate trial is going to really put the brakes on the country. I mean, it will. If they bring this to the Senate for a trial, it will stop the country and we'll be glued to our TVs. They're not going to be able to avoid the eyeballs. So, clown tactics are afoot, it seems.
Absolutely. Wow. That's amazing. That is amazing. What's the great Q post so far, Q? We're still here. We'll still be here. Want to also make a mention too, JT Wild today. I don't know if you heard about it. Yeah, he's got a new release. 5 songs, I believe, total, correct?
On an LP.
Nice.
Wow, awesome.
Let me see where that
Good
is.
stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, Jerry Nadler reported family emergency and didn't show up for work.
What?
Uh-oh.
Jerry Nadler this morning reported family emergency and did not show up for
something to do with his wife, I think.
Interesting.
That's what they say.
He's pissed.
No Nadler.
It's like, you messed that all up.
So there it is, guys. Get it now. If you have iTunes, there's the Digital Soldiers EP. There's 5 songs. JT Wild, please support him if you can, guys. It's an amazing album. There it is. Thank you for the plan. Digital Soldiers. Thank you for the pain. Excuse me. Let's play that real quick. Let's play some of that.
Yeah, I want to thank you. I want to thank you once again.
Nice. Wow, amazing. That's going to be awesome. He's got You Are Lightning as well, because the Q Army Japan team, they were using that song, You Are Lightning, and Leave This Town, and of course, the new version of Where We Go, One We Go All, and Digital Soldiers, of course. So go get that today if you guys want to support.
Some actual, real American rock and roll, guys.
That's it. That's it. So thank you, JT Wild. Get it.
No piddling around on this album. This is an incredible compilation here, everyone.
Absolutely. So that's JT Wild. See what else we got. We got some interesting stuff happening over here. The 1 Year Delta. James O'Keefe breaking the Epstein coup, or cover-up saga continues. Another ABC News insiders just leaked Project Veritas, that proposed date for the Jeffrey Epstein story they've been sitting on for over 3 years.
Oh, they're going to play it.
Look at.
Oh. He's got them freaking out over there. They're gonna fire everybody trying to find out whose person is he has in there.
Right.
You got to think it's like pins and needles walking around at ABC newsroom these days.
This is Giuliani. Remember his epic thread that he had that we covered yesterday? Let's check out Rudy Giuliani on Ingram Angle.
But what I uncovered there are 2 major schemes, one for $7.5 billion, the other for $5 billion, in money laundering that went on all through the Obama administration.
Giuliani, Trump, and their allies spun to smear the reputations of the Bidens, and Marie Yovanovitch, whom Trump fired in April. One of the House's star witnesses told of Lysenko, said, "I don't think we'd be here if not for him." Now, this hit piece, and it's a hit piece,
of course,
also has you on the record admitting that you forced out Marie Yovanovitch.
Of course
you
I
said
did.
you needed her out of the way, but you're a personal attorney for the president, so why do you need her out of the way?
I didn't need her out of the way. I forced her out because she's corrupt. I came back with a document that will show unequivocally that she committed perjury when she said that she turned down the visa for Mr. Shokin because of corruption. The fact is, on the record, in the State Department's own records, the reason given is because he had had an operation and hadn't recovered yet. The operation, of course, was 2 years before. It's documentary evidence that she committed perjury. I have 4 witnesses who will testify that she personally turned down their visas because they were going to come here and give evidence either against Biden or against the Democratic Party. There's no question that she was acting corruptly in that position and had to be removed. She should have been fired if the State Department weren't part of the deep state.
To Pompeo, why does it go from you
well, it
to
didn't go,
the powers
it didn't go from me to the president. First one to go to the president was Pete Sessions, and then a number of congressmen who said that she was saying that he's going to be impeached. And then when I interviewed witnesses, not just Mr. Lutsenko, 4 other witnesses, they told me that she was specifically holding up visas in order to obstruct the investigation of collusion in the Ukraine, and specifically to obstruct the Biden investigation. I have that testimony under oath. I gave it to the State Department. They never investigated a single witness. When they say that she's innocent, it's innocent without investigation.
Oh, yeah.
Say that during the Obama era, the corruption in...
Wow. And there's one more underneath it, I believe. Let's check it out.
She talks about Shokin being corrupt. How come she doesn't talk about the candidate she supported, Poroshenko, who stole everything that didn't move?
This is important for us to know, guys.
Poroshenko is right now under investigation for taking $100 million in bribes.
If you talk to senior officials in the White House, to a person, privately, they will tell you that they wish Rudy Giuliani would just go away and never be seen in public again related to any of this. There's great frustration.
Is that in any way, in your view, accurate?
And we have another new cue, guys. Here we go. Let's go check it out. So this is QAnon Drops 2943. When will Americans wake up to the D Party con? It goes to Twitter Ted Lieu. Look at that, corny. More statements made, evidence without presenting facts. If evidence existed under broad scope, would Mueller have the authority to pursue? Justice, there's the release file, the download. The special counsel is authorized to conduct the investigation confined by the then FBI Director James 8 Corney in testimony before the House Permanent Select Committee on the Intelligence on March 20th, 2017, including any links and or coordination between Russian government and individuals associated with the campaign of President Donald Trump, and any matters that arose or may arise directly from the investigation, and any other matters within the scope of 28 CFR 600.4a, because no evidence existed and or was found by SC Mueller was scope 2 enacted in an attempt to go outside of the intended engagement. Okay, so why scope? So Anon's ident the error made regarding Corney versus Comey. Think recent doc release. Q.
We did.
We did, sir. We sure did.
And
wow.
Did you see the Ben Garrison cartoon had Corney in it?
I did not.
And also, yep, Ben Garrison just had a cartoon with Corney, and iPod last night was posting a couple of headers. Who was it? It was Pompeo and a couple other people in the representatives had corn on their Twitter pages.
Oh, hilarious.
So we are on to something with corn, everyone.
Corn are ready to be cut.
Clunkton. Remember, Clunkton is ready to be cut too. Cut.
Hey, Shady, leave me alone. Don't be saying that stuff.
I'm bringing you out of the box.
Don't do it.
You're gonna be
That's awesome, guys. Wow. So that's our new cue right there. What do you guys think? Clay, I70, Coach Clay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Coach.
Again, I mean, this is just awesome here, having these Q drops come during the show here. Very interesting with that whole Corny thing and the other names that were mistakenly spelt wrong in the recent documents as well. Right?
Yeah, almost every one. I mean, there was I bet there was 8 others in my opinion, because James 8 Corny. I'm thinking there might have been 8. There was an anon that found
there was one
6 or 7.
Yeah, there was one for Pelosi. There was one for
Clinton.
Yeah, for Clunkton was Clinton, and then there was something for Nadler, I think, as well, wasn't there?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
so they've changed the representatives' names so that they're not searchable by FOIA. So we miss them whenever we get these 10,000-page document dumps that poor Tom Fenton somehow can sift through every day. I have no idea how this guy does what he does.
Well, he's got a
on so
great
many
team.
fronts. I mean,
Yeah, he's got
so
a
many
great team, doesn't he?
He does.
Yeah, and we're almost at 4,000 posts here, guys. 3,703.
Isn't that amazing?
Whew, and that's what, if you're new to Q, please go to intheMatrixx.com and check the new to Q graphic there. There's a lot of posts, and there's a lot to catch up on. That's the hardest part about doing these shows. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it's a constant, because you're constantly getting new people, so you got to kind of go back a little bit, get them up to speed. And I like to send them to like Joe M every once in a while, and some videos on the qmap.pub to kind of get them up to speed.
Yeah, we're sending them to
intheMatrixx.com. Now where
intheMatrixx.com.
we are in terms of the timeline here, where we can actually now go back and get 1 year and 2 year deltas, as well as fresh Q posts that we're getting as well. So it's just so much information.
You can also send them to intheMatrixx.com if you'd like. This is Are You New to Q? Made by the brilliant Anons. The basics, introduction. Have you seen Q? This is a really good little graphic. When and where did Q first post? Who posts as Q? Right? Pretty good dissemination of this information.
I got a little folder called New to Q, and that's one of my links in it.
Nice. Thank you. intheMatrixx with 3x's.com, guys. There's 305 people over there right now. Thank you, guys. So very interesting. What else do we got to cover today?
Does that graphic say 8? Let me look back. Look at the Comey, James Comey. Is that 8 still instead of a B? I'm sorry.
Yep.
I'm looking at
James 8 Comey. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
James 8 Comey.
Oh, he's got a number in his name.
Yes.
I see.
Let me see. Let me go to. Sorry,
I was just noticing that.
Sorry. Yeah, I noticed that before when we were looking at that. See, here you go, right there, Shady.
Yeah, it's 8.
Yeah, James 8, corny.
It's so funny.
And,
they think they're so smart, don't they? Really think they're slick.
Yeah, I've seen the Deep State mapping project. Thank you, L. Miller M.
They need
to replace Pindar with Pesur. Go ahead.
Is this a way that we're coding these reports?
Yeah.
It could be black hats coding to protect themselves. It could be us coding to protect from them seeing what we have on them.
That could very well be true too, Shady. Wow.
Kind of the other way, but it could go. That could be white hat work there.
Got any input on that, guys?
I think that they're hiding.
I don't know. Part of the plan, I think, in terms of the timeline, is to actually have a specific amount of time where these people are feeling the heat, feeling the stress, feeling the pain, and therefore, potentially just letting them know from the get-go exactly what we're doing and how we're going to get you. To me, kind of makes it better for more pain, really.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great point.
INF John says, anyone remember Cash for Clunktons? Oh, wait, that was Cash for Clunkers.
We're going to take Cash for that blue dress picture.
Oh, my God. What do you guys... hey, what's the time on the 2943 drop? 2943?
2943?
Let's go to it. 2943. It's 1817.55. Somebody wanted to know what that was, why that drop was there. What time? I hope that answered your questions. Time between the last two posts. You guys, we can do that. You know that with, you see this here? I don't know if you can see I can put Q drop deltas, and there you go. Q is not posted, and the time between these two are 11 minutes and 43 seconds. How about that? And time between this one is 16 minutes and 22 seconds. 12 hours and 37 minutes and 42 seconds between that post. See that?
That's heavy.
Yep. So that's then Q reply deltas drops with images. See, this is pretty interesting how this is our search function that we, Shady and I, helped develop. Very proud of it. All right, so that's it. That's the Q post. We're gonna wait for Q to post. What else we got in the news, guys? Oh, did you guys see this? This is 2008. Brokaw calls out Biden and on the father and son transgressional twosome, banks, bills, and campaign contributions. Check this out. This is pretty big.
Your son being hired right out of law school by a big company here in Delaware that is in the credit card business, MBNA. He got about $100,000 a year, as I recall. You received $214,000 in campaign contributions from the company and from its employees. At the same time, you were fighting for a bankruptcy bill that MBNA really wanted to get passed through the Senate, making it much tougher for everyone to file bankruptcy. Senator Obama was opposed to the bill. Among other things, you couldn't, in fact, claim that you had a problem because of big medical bills. You voted against an amendment that would call for a warning on predatory lending. You also called for, you opposed efforts to strengthen the protection of people in bankruptcy. This has been an issue that you've heard about before. Your son was working for the company at the same time. In retrospect, wasn't it inappropriate for someone like you in the middle of all this to have your son collecting money from this big credit card company while you were on the floor protecting its interest?
Absolutely not. My son graduated from Yale Law School. The starting salary in Wall Street is $140,000 a year if he went to a lawyer. Options he had. He came home to work for a bank. Surprise, surprise.
Look, Biden and his son are stone cold crooked, and you know it. China started investigating into the Biden. Because what happened in China is just about as bad as what happened with Ukraine. So I would say that President Zelensky, if it were me, I would recommend that they start an investigation into the Bidens, because nobody has any doubt that they weren't crooked. That was a crooked deal, 100%.
Wow.
So, yeah, just to give a little bit about earlier what Brokaw was talking about. So Biden was center cog of this whole thing with the way the credit card companies now, what would be a good term, rip you off for loaning you money with interest and credit, debt, and whatever. Like, that didn't used to exist before this whole MDNA thing. And also the student loan reality of where students can't claim, you can't claim financial stress, or you can't do anything, that you have no political or moves you can make against a student debt. Biden also did that. So this guy has been a huge swamp creature for a long time, and there's getting ready to be, I think, probably 3 to 5 old stories that are going to come back to haunt him, like you're seeing here. At the same time, he's trying to juggle this Ukraine thing, and then the China thing is going to blow up. So I'm thinking by, mid-February, there's no Joe Biden in this race. It can't last much longer. There's too much heat coming down. Too many people are digging on him. It's he's too corrupt.
Yeah, he really thought running for president was going to protect him.
Yeah, he had to, and that's why we've gotten, number one, that's why I think that 44 is not endorsing him, and number two, he just felt that absolutely, the desperation is, if he doesn't do something, they're going to get him, so he has to do something.
Very interesting. Wow.
So this is going to be so large and you and I have talked about this multiple times, that the media doesn't ever talk about corruption. And now they're calling, why is it so confusing for an attorney to be investigating? Like, everybody in the mainstream news, guys, have you noticed this? Like, everybody is so confused about the idea that Rudy Giuliani is investigating a case to protect his client. Like, why does that seem foreign to every lawyer on TV? It's baffling to me.
Yeah. How about that lawyer for the Democrats that even this morning was still, what's his name, Barry Burke or whatever? Even this morning in the the meetings on the rules, he was sitting right behind the Democratic representative, standing behind him outside in the media scrums. It looks like he's his handler almost.
Yeah.
This guy's been a witness, a donor. What else has he been? He's pretty much been everything.
Absolutely. And, people said that real quick. They're talking in chat about we did get our 5-5. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, the seconds don't, that's not 5-5. But look at in this drop, 16-17, 5-5.
And that was the next
5-5.
one.
Yeah.
Here, I dropped you a link, Matrixxx.
I don't know.
I dropped you a link to the names. Remember the graphic we were talking about a minute ago with Bush and their weird names, so people can see that. Nadler was in that.
Yes.
Hopefully that'll load.
It should. I have no
there it is.
problem.
Yep, right at the top.
Yep. So Biden was Biden, Biden. Clinton was Cinton, Clunkton. Bush was Bush and Bausch. Obama was Obarna. Obama and Zero Obama. Comey was Corny. Nadler was Nack, Ller. Pelosi was Pieosi. Podesta was Pocle. Poclesta. Brennan was Bremen. And on and on and on. The deep state is hiding in plain sight, making word searches difficult, impossible for anons to look for information. Remember what Q said. Where we go one, we go all. Misspellings matter. Sentence formations matter. Q, ready, anons? Post your misspellings here. Sauce it, including screenshot is better. Wow, pretty interesting, right?
I thought that would be good to add to the show for other people that understand what we were talking about from before and now, especially since Q's pointing to the corny specifically. We were like, what was this? But we did figure it out, Q. We saw it.
There's Biden and Biden. Here's another one. Copy misspell. Let's see. Common misspellings. Right. So you got to look at, these are general common misspellings. So,
and this is what we know with the Paysur, with the trust, and the way that they had, the Paysur name was Bayshur and Baysier, and like they had 10 different contemplations of the name. So this is 5-5. This is the same structure. This is the way they hide so that the internet can't find them.
That's right. Absolutely. Interesting, guys. Wow.
Who knows where this little tidbits might lead for other old cases, Matrixxx, like, old documents and stuff, because these, Mueller, Comey, Rosenstein, Weissman, they've been there for 2 decades. They've been there since prior to 9/11.
New Q. Twitter, Lizzie Bell Fox. Remember, misspellings matter. Durham, 55-3, 1-99. Q. Weren't we just talking about this?
Yes, we were.
Thank you, Q. What do you think about that, guys?
5-5.
Yeah, this is just more great explanation for people who aren't getting the little intricacies of all of this information that's coming out.
Absolutely. And how about that? We were just talking about this stuff, Coach.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Happens all the time. Thank you, Q.
Yeah. Too many proofs to call.
We're going to have to come here more often, i70?
Yeah, no doubt.
You're welcome anytime, guys. There it is. Reload. Finally got a response. Jeez, I tell you. There it is.
I love that. I love that sound.
I know. And this is at qag.pub, guys. QAGG. So, wow. Shady, we were just talking about that.
I know. That's the corny, corny.
We were just talking about that. Thank you. Oh my gosh, man. I tell you. So this is another Q post. Let's see. Q, how about where we go one, we go all, united, not divided, because, Shady and I have been on other shows, and we're no longer welcome over on other channels for, wrap-up smear reasons. So we want to just make sure that we can tell everybody that, united, not divided. We really want to get that message through.
Yep. If you're voting for Trump, that's what we need.
Yep.
Other than that, the rest is just BS.
Yeah, Trump people should not attack Trump people. It's very simple.
Yep.
Very, very simple, right?
Pretty easy criteria.
So, Q, if you could say where we go, one we go all in your next post, or united, not divided, because, there's a lot of people out there, falling for fake wrap-up smears and division. What do you think?
Yeah, that's it's what it's all about, really, is, like you say there, where we go on, we go all. I think it was Q post 533, which basically stated, where we go one, we go all. No one other is above another. And
That's right.
was 4-10-20, as we know as Demetria there, Donald J. Trump.
That's right. And that is right. This is we the people, we the people, we the people, we the people, where we go one, we go all. No one person is above the other. We the people are making the world a better place. We the people are taking back our country and world from the evil losers who would do us harm, all for a buck. No more. Stand up, Patriots. Stand up and defend what you know is right. God bless you and God bless the United States of America. 4-10-20. Great post. That is a great post.
Yeah, you can almost hear President Trump's own voice and words saying that line out there, especially from the evil losers.
I agree with you completely. Yeah,
they're crooked. They're crooked, Coach Clay.
Crooked, evil losers. Absolutely. And again, we did go to the this one here. He did say this is not another 4-year election, and that is a tip to the video. Right, this is the video that got Donald Trump elected, and I think it applies again for these 4 years. This should be renamed the video that got Donald Trump reelected, and the same thing is holding true, because this couldn't be done with what is being done with our president. I mean, just imagine the impeachment is failing. It's not taken off. The poll numbers are down. Our president is still getting stuff done. The jobs, the stock markets, the deals, the trade deals, and his popularity is still up. Could you imagine if the mainstream media actually was for our president? How much winning we would be doing, guys?
Yeah, but we know they're 100% CIA/Mossad control, so that's a pipe dream now.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. So this post was 15 minutes and 53 seconds.
Could you imagine how far ahead we would be if all of us were working positively for the good of mankind versus the greed of them individuals at the top?
And that's why we're here, i7. That's why you and Coach Clay have a show. That's why Shady and I are band together. That's why these fine patriots out here at YouTube are here. Mud Duck is there. There he is.
They can't stop us.
Yeah, I mean, like you say, i70, I really think that's something that we have to look forward to. I mean, here we got President Trump going to get reelected again for another 4 years. It's not just a 4-year election. The Patriots have a plan for after that. You might be talking about what we're going to see in our future in terms of everybody getting along and how the world can expand and get better once these criminals, globalists, are taken care of. I mean, in my opinion, the old regime of the Soros, Rothschilds, Pacers, Rockefellers, all of that level, even some of these politicians that we know of are getting older. I don't think the people behind them, the lower rankers, the younger ones, have the same amount of gumption that a Soros has and what he's tried to do. So I really think, in my opinion, once they take out these bigger globalists, the ones that we really know are behind the politician puppets, that they really don't have anything after that. Take out the UN as well, and they got jack squat.
Yeah, did you guys see this? Boris Johnson orders an investigation into George Soros over anti-Brexit campaign. And remember,
that's just the start, Soros.
Yeah, George Soros is the man who broke the Bank of England on purpose, guys. If you know anything about George Soros, he shorted the money. Like, he messed with their money, just like he does everywhere, just like he does here. So that's interesting to think that maybe we should do the same thing here, guys. What do you think?
Oh, yeah. Up here, too, in Canada.
Yeah. So I said we should do the same. There we go. Let's see, what else do we got that was interesting on our news lines today? Let's see.
Like breaking news about an hour or so ago, Paul Manafort has come out and said that He's in the hospital after suffering potentially a cardiac arrest.
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
Heart attacks can be deadly.
Yeah, because somebody can't be turning on the intelligence agencies.
Former Trump campaign chairman Paul Manafort hospitalized for cardiac
I'll be the
event.
first to
right
say
there.
that Manafort didn't kill himself.
Oh my gosh.
Say it now.
Oh my gosh, right?
That's funny. I was chasing some timestamps last night, and it went right to a Manafort. I'm like, haven't heard from him forever.
And here we
now
go.
That's weird.
And let's look up Nadler. Nadler family emergency. Coach Clay brought this up a few minutes ago. Nadler family. Yeah, wow. That's tomorrow. The impeachment vote.
Yep. There's another.
So here we go. This post was 3705, National Presidential Alert System 2. Why was this created and tested? Political warfare, information warfare, guys.
Wow. What do you guys think on the 2?
I think we're on the cusp of something really getting ready to break. Seeing all this.
Wow, guys.
Because there's no, why wouldn't, Q could have exposed that these names were this before. Q could have exposed this about Ray before. There's a momentum now that we're getting, and this isn't going to stop. It's not going to get any. It's not going to slow down from here. This is the roll. This is the time.
And this is how I do my threads, guys. This is the Q alert thread. How many? Well, I got all Q threads from February 2018, guys, on this profile. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Hey, that's kind of what I do on Facebook. When I first got into Q, I was on the boards right in the beginning, and they were kind of asking for people to help get the word out. And I said I'd start on Twitter and Facebook. So I started 3 Facebook pages and have used that to put every Q post plus whatnot out there. So
right,
you gotta. I'll drop the link to live chat.
Yes, please do. Yeah, because we're gonna go over that as well. Let me see. Christopher Ray. Who is Robert, or what is Robert? I'm just looking at Ray. Ray's a sleeper. I think that's very interesting. And then i70. Here's I'm gonna go to your red pill. It's your red pill, right? What, the red pill Facebook page? Right here.
Yeah. Yep, sir.
There you go. It's right here, guys. 12 Days of MAGA on Facebook. There you go. And how many guys you got on there? How many people?
About 12,000 in this one, and
Wow.
I got 2 more with about $5,000 in each of those.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. Very good stuff. So get over there, guys. If your guys are on they need red pilling too. And also, don't forget, we got the Matrixxx Groove Hour with only 1,000. We're little babies compared to you, i70.
We're just we're using the tools against them.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. Shady, what else you got? You got anything else here? Should we stay on and see Q posts again? I mean,
well, I'm kind of like spinning a little bit over here and on my own about this national alert system. I feel like, so just to give a little bit of background, if you remember following William Cooper,
yeah,
he always was very forthright with his information and things that he kind of saw in the background that he was bringing forth. Remember, he was someone that kind of had a couple of different angles to this plan. He understood, he had family that were Freemasons, so he understood that angle, and he also was in the military. But one of the things that he always said over and over again that I'll never forget was that the plan that we know from them to come for you was going to be carried out on a holiday. So we know that their plan to get us, they're building all these camps. 41 was doing all of this stuff to make places to put dissenters and FEMA setups or whatever you want to call them around the country. And William Cooper was very, very adamant about letting everyone know to never let your guard down, and that the day they would come would be a holiday, Thanksgiving or Christmas. And so now seeing this with the president alert, like Hugh just dropped, it just triggered me to think about, wow, are we doing a little bit of turnabout as fair play here and maybe coming after them on the holidays, and Q is making sure that the system is working.
Well, this system is working right now. Corny 480 times, Comey 0 times. Wow.
What I'm saying?
480 times.
Yeah. That's insane. That is insane. So he's got, look at us with the popcorn. Woo, that's us. Join the show. Corny 480, Comey 0. Very interesting, guys. Wow, Q. Q dropping during the show. I love when Q drops during the show, guys. Amazing.
And you got to think too, every single drop, no matter what information is contained in it at this point, it just puts the other opposition into panic, into stress, higher blood pressure. They know it's coming eventually. They have no idea when it's going to come. It could be the next drop or the one after that. And it's all just great stuff, man. Yeah. I am so enjoying myself now.
I mean, they're honestly, they're probably shifting their pants. Shifting. So let's do that. Let's go over there and look at this. Let's just tweet this out because this is 3706, guys, right? Let's tweet it out. And then let's go look at it and look up Corny. We're going to do a Control F. Corney. As it loads, Corny. Corney. Corny comes up.
Everywhere.
I see 163. How do they spell it? Make sure. Corney.
Which are you on the right? OG? Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And look, it says we did Corny, but it's Comey. Look at that, isn't that? But I only have it 163 times. That's interesting. Huh.
Yeah, 480 is a lot more than 160.
Yeah.
Is there 2 different messed up spellings?
There's, look at Comey. But Corny is bringing up Comey. See that? Isn't that interesting?
So it says Comey in the report, but Corny is what brings it up. Comey doesn't.
Right. Let's look up
so
Comey.
The document is actually. So maybe this is what Q's pointing us to about Chris Wray.
Comey is 0.
You see what I'm saying? Like this is what the OIG. This is how they hide stuff in their documents.
Right. There's Ray. He's in here twice.
That's it.
Huh.
Christopher Wray's only in there twice?
Yeah. Let's do RAY. Array. Yeah, so that's not it.
And that'll go into a different...
Let's do Clunkton.
I don't think Clunkton will be in this one, will he?
No, that's in the other one, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But look at if I do CORNEYQ. CORNEY. Corny. 163. Huh.
Try a couple of the Obama ones.
Which one do you want me to do? What? How do you want me to spell it?
OBARNA.
Obarna. Nope.
Nope. How about OBOMA? Nope.
Interesting.
And the last one would be 0BAMA. Nope. So we get nothing in there.
But we get Obama.
How many Comeys did we find?
It was 163 on the search we just did. Corny Comey.
VV Ray. Yeah, that could be right too. VV. Nope. Huh. I'm not sure. Maybe my search is messed up, guys. Q just said 480 times. What do you guys think?
Is this the full? Are you on the full 400 and some page report?
I'm on the one that Q linked us to. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. See Justice right here. Let it open again. This is the one from the Q Post, guys. And Control F CORNEY 163.
Interesting.
Redacted may not be showing. Aha, Rocket Girl.
Oh, that's right. Redacted is not showing.
Right, that makes sense.
Correct.
Okay, okay.
That means there's a lot of corny under that black.
Oh my gosh.
It is, isn't it?
Hey, check out 2629 Matrixxx.
All right, 2629. There we go.
About to come up on a Delta.
Ooh.
1219.
D-Day, Patriots. We will have our country back. Q+.
And we're also coming around on the 1221 Delta.
Right. Oh, and whose birthday might that be?
I don't know.
Huh?
Huh?
Whose birthday is on 12/21, Shady?
I don't know.
Shady.
No.
Shady.
No, I'm not doing that again.
Shady's birthday is on 12/21, guys. Don't forget.
God, he has 3 birthdays a year.
He likes birthday cards.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. I heard him last year at this time.
I forgot, too, and he was all happy. Happy birthday, Shady.
I won last year. I got through it without you.
Happy birthday, Mr. Trump.
Happy birthday, Mr. Trump. You can do that to the Cappy music.
That's hilarious, dude. Yep.
Clay, you should explain how to do. He should play that Cappy music lightly in the background, and we should play your Who's Epstein game. Explain it to him.
Okay, wait. Let me get it. Let me get the music.
Live chat, we need your help with this one.
All right, let's play the Epstein game, and we're going to get this going right now.
All right. Yes. Well,
explain.
As we know, guys, Epstein didn't kill himself, did he? Well, who else didn't kill himself? That's what we really need to know and put out there and keep these names that have fallen patriots and soldiers who are spreading the word, just like Isaac Cappy did not kill himself, and Chris Cornell. I don't think he killed himself, guys. Who else didn't kill himself?
Kurt Cobain.
Kurt Cobain did not kill himself. Chester Bennington did not kill himself.
Seth Rich.
That's
WWG1. Anthony
Bourdain.
From Carpe Diem.
What's
Ron
the guy?
Burgundy did not kill himself.
David Carradine did not kill himself.
David Carradine, yeah, no doubt. Paul Walker is a great one as well. Did not kill himself.
Brad Hummel says Prince. Kenny says Elvis.
Yeah, the name.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Did not kill himself.
Vince Foster. Ooh, Kate Spade. The good ones. Robin
Vince
Williams.
Foster definitely didn't kill himself.
Whitney Houston.
Didn't kill herself.
Joan Rivers.
Wow. Who else didn't kill ourselves, guys? Who else?
Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Avicii.
That's right.
That's right, Sophie. Marilyn.
Unseal the Epstein files.
Yeah.
Vince Foster didn't kill himself.
Nope.
We got that one.
Michael Hastings.
Oh, yep, Michael Hastings.
Andrew Breitbart did not kill himself.
Nope.
Kate Spade.
Corey Haim.
Who else didn't kill himself? Oh, Sonny Bono. Look at that. Princess Diana, Allie. Yep.
Oh, yep. Sonny Bono. Forgot about him.
Tillman. Oh, yeah. That's a good one. Oh, my gosh. Forgot about Tillman. See Gary Webb. Dan Burton.
Paul Manafort.
JFK Jr. Harvey Weinstein. That's to be determined. That could be a future Bruce Fast, Andy.
That's going to be a future Bruce Fast. We got a couple future.
Justice
didn't kill himself.
Justice Scalia. Excuse me. Scalia. Heath Ledger. Ooh. Nicolette Tesla. This is a good one. Janis Joplin. Prince Andrew. Oops. Wait. What?
Not yet.
Not yet.
We're doing like 9/11. We're reporting the news before it happens.
Jimmy Hoffa, guys.
Have you noticed all the Jimmy Hoffa stuff on Fox in the last few weeks?
Lead singer from Hutchinson from NXS. Taylor Swift.
Right.
Wait. Can't do that. General Patton.
Corey Haim, that's a good one.
All on the Titanic.
JFK, that's a good one.
JFK. Daddy Bush.
All in Patriots.
No name. Didn't kill himself.
No. He
Jimmy.
went the proper way.
Jimmy Page. Brandon Lee. Oh, that's a good one, guys.
JFK Jr.
Yes.
Hitler didn't kill himself.
Well, Bruce Lee was actually off as well, so Bruce Lee didn't kill himself.
That's right.
Yeah, the 10 plus New York PD suicides did not kill themselves.
Oh, wow. Yeah, big one.
All the people listed in the Clinton Chronicles didn't kill themselves.
And we got a new cue. Here it is. Worldwide. Though nothing should ever replace Christ in Christmas. Merry Christmas, Anons, Patriots. God is on our side, guys.
What was I just saying?
What were you saying, Shady? Tell me.
I was just talking about that we're going to get them on Christmas.
Yeah. Holiday, right?
It sounds like we're getting a Christmas present from Q this year is what I'm reading.
Merry
I don't want to be too
Christmas.
excited.
Merry Christmas, Q.
A cute Christmas will be a Comey and handcuffs.
Jimi Hendrix probably didn't kill himself. That's true. Kurt Cobain probably didn't kill himself.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great stuff, eh?
Kurt Cobain was killed by Courtney Love.
How about Isaac Cappy, guys?
He didn't.
Isaac Cappy definitely didn't kill himself.
Yeah, Shady, you were just saying it's going to be on Christmas. Like a holiday.
Uh-huh.
Interdasting.
Can we get a Comey and cuffs for Christmas?
Ha!
Cuffs for Comey.
Cuffs for Comey. How about Rosenstein?
That's right. Merry Christmas,
Anyone
Q.
who signed a FISA is guilty of treason.
Hey, you did say indictments 2019.
Yes, he did.
Boomerang!
Oh my God, he sure did. Boom for Shady,
Boomerang.
says Brad Umholtz.
Hey, can we get a boom?
Bill Cooper didn't kill himself.
Bill Cooper did not kill himself.
Boom. Prove me wrong, Shady.
Prove us wrong.
Hello, guys. Something special is happening in here. That's right. We got Coach Clay and I70. Coach Clay and I70 bringing it back for Coach Clay and I70. Special Q post edition. Haha, that's right.
On Q-Tooth. Hey.
New Q 3708. Here it is, 3708. James 8 Corny. Look at that. Appointment of Mueller. Shit. Search Department of Justice. Look what we find regarding Corny. Look at that, guys. James 8 Corny. Corn Harvest 5-5. There's our 5-5, guys.
Boom.
Q. Wow. Thank you, Q.
Corny's ready for harvest.
Corny is ready for
I
harvest.
think we're going to pick him up on Christmas morning, Anons.
What do you think? Corny for Christmas.
Oh, don't hang your stockings, Mr. Corny.
Oh. Interesting, guys. What do you think of that? That was fun, huh? That was a fun game, guys. I like it. Look at all the answers.
To show you too, how many people out there over the years, that even we don't even know the names of per se that have disappeared
right.
due to these globalists. So it's really good to sometimes bring up some of those names and get people reminding themselves about these fallen soldiers.
Yeah, and I'm sure we forgot a bunch of others too, guys. I mean, some that didn't even come into our mind, I would guess.
Definitely.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable, guys. So there's that Q post there. Another one.
Good souls. A lot of good souls been taken early, and just think of the families and the lineages that have been wiped out from these deep state bastards.
Oh my gosh, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's true, but whenever we pull back and look at the 40,000 foot view, we have to recognize that was taken from us during the years of World War I and World War II, that's whenever they took the most from us. That's whenever they took our best and brightest and sent them overseas and maimed and murdered and got rid of a lot of what would today be amazing patriots standing up for America that aren't here now.
Ooh, Dan, a 1E77 said John Lennon. That's a good one too, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Tupac.
Tupac was definitely a target. So was John Lennon.
Did you guys ever know that John Lennon and Jimi Hendrix were apparently going to form a band that was going to be very much more political in terms of their lyrics and whatnot?
Well, also, John was on the cusp of revealing that Paul wasn't alive.
Yeah.
Right.
And he was getting ready to tell the world that, and he was going to screw every record label in Britain whenever he dropped that hammer, and they had to get rid of him.
Shadow Recon says, I think Corny is ready to harvest. Thank you, Shadow Recon. Much appreciating. Your support is amazing. Thank you so much. Maybe we can get it where we go, one we go all, Q. United, not divided. Remember, we got the 5-5 just now. Let's see what we got here. We got the Jerusalem Post. Here's another one. Vatican ambassador to France resigns after molestation allegations. Godspeed, Q. Dark to light. Those you are taught to trust the most, Q. Wow. Wow, guys.
So it was Angie Craig, Representative Angie Craig, who has corn. She's a representative from Minnesota, has corn in her picture, and also Colin Peterson and Mike Pompeo is who we have corn in their header pages on Twitter.
That's awesome, man. That is awesome.
Oh, you can't make it up.
So the Jerusalem Post is the new Q, guys. Here it is. We just kind of read it, but let's go through it here real quick while I save this screen grab. Let's see, we got that, and here it is. So this is the Jerusalem Post right here, the image. This is Vatican ambassador to France resigns after molestation allegations. Yep, so there it is. 4:20 a.m. on 17 December 2019. The screenshot, right? Vatican ambassador to France resigns after molestation. There's the Twitter link. Godspeed, Q. Dark to light. Those you are taught to trust the most, Q. Wow. Wow.
There's so much to unpack in the fake history.
It certainly seems like it's speeding up here in the last little bit, even today. Not just with the amount of Q posts we've had, but just the worldwide acknowledgement of these pedophiles slowly, one by one, being arrested and taken down.
Yeah, absolutely.
So with you living in Canada, Coach Clay, like what's the general atmosphere like up there? Do you find Trump supporters ambiently roaming around? Do they hide, or is
they are definitely hidden. In fact, there is a very high level of Trump derangement syndrome up here in Canada.
Right.
Mainstream media has, which is completely bought and paid for by the Liberal government to the tune of about $1.2 billion of taxpayer money. And they never post anything that is POTUS positive or anything to do with Trump being a good guy. So, and all in all, within our last election, there was really only about 300,000 or so of us folks here who were awakened to the real patriot who was trying to get elected, Maxime Bernier, in the People's Party of Canada. So that really shows me it's about 1.5%, 2% of people who are awake here in Canada out of that 37 million that we have here in population. So it's really going to take the larger truths to come out, I think, in terms of what's going on worldwide for more of that population here to wake up. I mean, you know how we've in the last few weeks have been acknowledged that there's through Waters, Jesse Waters online there, about 10% of the U.S. population is in the know of Q. So as I say here in Canada, it's definitely a lower percentage of people that are aware of Q right now, but then again, they're not going to be able to stop the truth that's coming out. So that's what's really great about it. There has been recent arrests in terms of pedophilia and human trafficking. The highest or most well-known name would be Peter Dalglish, who is definitely someone who has been known and has been seen in pictures with Justin Trudeau. So we will await to see if there's any other announcements that come out, in the next little few weeks to a few months to see what happens here.
Yeah, it's interesting how many of these different ones come out. Boom, another one.
All right, so we have our where we go, when we go all. Let's see. Oh, the corn are ready to be cut. There it is. Do you believe in coincidences? Anon collab. Perfect. There we go. That's Enoch again. Nice. Q sent me. Q sent us, actually, right?
Nice.
Share our link. Copy and paste. There we go. Q sent us. There we go. How about that? Very awesome. Wow. Congratulations, Enoch. That's huge.
What's to blow the graphic up so I can't see the. Oh, there we go. Oh no. Oh, okay, now I see.
Corny, corn ready to be cut. Corn ripe for harvesting. Corn 1 year delta. Just saying. Misspellings matter. James 8 corny. Beautiful. I love the brilliant Anons. Right? Aren't they amazing, guys? 17 for the brilliant Anons. Yeah.
And the Anons are just getting quicker and smarter too with their memes and how they're putting it out. Everything compared to where we were at the beginning of this movement.
Yeah.
Things are happening by the second now, and people are putting out professional-looking graphics and memes and videos that are just banging these people away.
All for a LARP.
All for a LARP. Absolutely, guys. We are. And a lot of people are learning the comms too. I'll see, a bunch of us post the same thing. You know what I mean? Because we're learning the comms. It's like, oh my gosh, did you see POTUS just, say this and it means that?
Right.
And, people are really picking up on it.
The football game yesterday was or the other day with the 17 and the 55, those two numbers walking right beside each other. It's just
everywhere.
It's like slapping you on the head.
You just can't make it up, can you? Let me paste this. Boom. All right, and let's go over to new Q. During our show, we love you, Q. Here we go.
Fast and Furious.
Oh my gosh, look at this. So this is Q3711, guys. 3354, the storm sequence of events, Horowitz. So you got the storm has arrived. Just because the public is unaware of something does not mean nothing is happening. Mueller hearing is a tactic meant to delay H report, the Hillary report, right? H report release necessary prior to Comey release. H plus C equals D. D equals the start of mass awakening. White House, ABC's State Forum. Post D comes many eyes. When blackmail no longer holds due to loss of senior level key government positions and 11th hour testimony, those previously protected become prey. Hunters become the hunted. God wins. Q. And Q, here it is, worth remembering. Look at that, guys, right there. Storm, sequence of events. Horowitz, IG report, Comey report, declassifies. Worth remembering. Wow.
And indictments. After that, it says indictments.
Yes, sir.
Declassified, then indictments. We are going in the proper order.
That's right. Wow.
Is it Horowitz who writes the Comey report as well? Or is it another author?
It is an IG report, but I don't know who's going to write it. That's a great question.
No, ask. I didn't hear you, Clay. What?
In terms of the Comey report, is that Horowitz who again writes that, or is it a different author?
The Comey report, well, the Inspector General is what is oversight of the FBI. So anything that is being investigated in the FBI will be done by an IG, but stuff that's being investigated by Huber and Durham is outside of that. It's like they're doing it.
Right. Well,
That's
if
right.
we've got the IG report out already, and there's 480 occurrences of Comey in
Right.
there, and then now he also is going to have his own separate report on his behaviors.
Wow. Yeah. And the
I would
H
imagine that
report.
would
So
come-
that's the Horowitz. Is that the H report? Is that Horowitz report? You think then?
Yeah, I would imagine so.
There's Coach Clay, guys. If you're not following Coach Clay on Twitter, please get over there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop the link right there. Get over there and
Help me out
follow
if you like.
Coach.
I'm at 439 followers. Be great to get up to that 1,000 mark.
Look at you. You only have 932, Coach Clay.
That's right.
Wow.
I go up 2 and -1 in terms of the Twitter's algorithms and whatnot.
I just
Well, you guys know that they're taking people away from everybody. I mean, it's unbelievable how many people they pull away from our accounts every day.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you got 100,000 or
No, it doesn't.
500 or whatever, they're still taking it out.
Hey, I got my call on C-SPAN. If you wanted me to share that with you, I wasn't able to send it.
Okay, yeah.
Drop share for a second, and I'll pull it up.
Hang on. DM'd you a couple times. Neat memes.
Yeah, I sent you a couple.
There's stop share.
All right, I'll grab it.
And then let me see if I can. Will it just be the audio, or how are you going to do it?
It should work fine.
Okay.
Let me know if you can't hear it.
Thank you for the call. That's Emily
Yep,
in
we
Virginia.
get-
Tim is in Dayton, Ohio. Democrats line. Go ahead, Tim.
Yes, I think this ambassador should be an economic advisor instead, because she has taken a public office of 32 years at approximately $200,000 a year and turned that into a net worth of $6 million. So what we really have going on is these 3 witnesses are all part of the deep state, and they're being exposed by Trump. And if you want more information on it, just go to Joe M's YouTube channel, Q Saves the World. Have a great day.
Thank you. The line continues outside the line.
That was I70 on C-SPAN.
Yep. Got in. Called the Democratic line. I told a fib.
That's the only way you got through.
Yeah, exactly. Well, weren't you on waiting on hold on the Republican line for half an hour or so, I70?
No, I kept calling the Republican line, and they never picked it up. So
That's so awesome.
they don't answer it.
That's so awesome, dude. Congratulations on that.
There might be a never Trumper or 2 at C-SPAN.
No.
Maybe 1 or 2 over there.
All right, let me go ahead and share that with the sound, and then let's see what we got. How about Q? How are we doing over here with the Q drops? 3711 still there. Nice. But look at that, guys. Wow, worth remembering. What do you think, guys? What time is it? 2:57 already. We've been on this. We've been doing this for 2 hours, guys.
About 2 hours now. Q helped us there, didn't he?
How could it doesn't?
By when you're having fun.
It doesn't seem like 2 hours.
flies by when you're having fun, and Q's dropping.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Oh, stick around.
Nope. False alarm.
That was just him turning over the page.
False alarm. Just making sure. I'm just looking at these. I'm just trying to close some windows here so I can make sure I get the right Q post. These are closed. Corn are ready for to be cut. Do you believe in coincidence? Wow. And Q drops. So he hasn't posted. Q has not posted in 7 minutes and 33 seconds, guys. Wow. They. We always say he. You know.
It's they.
They. Yep. Nick's channel. We went over.
Pronouns.
We went over this. Yep. It's they. 10 people, 3 non-military who know the full scope, according to, one of the Q drops, right?
Yep. One of them's Trump, Q plus.
I think so too, and maybe Don Jr. From my experience at the Doral, when he kind of gave me a silent hap tip without saying anything. I was at the Doral America First thing with I met Fitton, I met everybody. James O'Keefe. I was given a $2,500 VIP pass, and I also stayed in the presidential suite building with Kimberly and Don Jr. Everybody else was in other buildings, but I was like right above them on the 3rd floor. The 2nd floor is the presidential suite there. And I tell you, the brick wall guy, Blake, was there. And he said, remember when we were in Orlando when they were making fun of us, weren't they? He's like, yeah, ha, ha, ha. He's like, they said we were wearing our designer flip-flops and cargo pants. And lo and behold, my Q video, because I was at that rally, started off with that MSNBC talking head guy that did say they're wearing their cargo pants and flip-flops. And I was running around going, who is Q? So that was very amazing. He also said it on Levin show, the Levine show, Don Jr., talking about the cargo pants and flip-flops. Very interesting stuff, guys.
Lots and lots going on, man. I think that this public disclosure and on interaction is going to get more and more. It's going to build to the point where they can't resist asking him the question, and then he's going to drop the hammer.
Well, how about Maria Bartiromo dropped a Q Blue Sky Q drop? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Let's go to Maria Bartiromo.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Yeah, Maria Bartiromo. Bartiromo.
I'm there.
Okay.
I'm there, dude. Let's see. This is the Daily Signal in under 50 seconds. Let's see. Keep going. Maria. Did she take it off?
Or it might have been in a reply.
It said retweeted yesterday. I checked it out. And I retweeted it on my timeline. Let me go see. Maybe she took it out, though. Let me just double check. 6 hours ago. Hang on. Keep going.
Maybe Twitter took it out.
Look at this. Is what happens all the time.
Yeah, it stops loading the later posts.
Right.
It does it to me too.
Yep. Join us tomorrow.
I don't see it. I'm looking too.
December 16. Because it was her video that was missing, right? The one on the Q post. There's Dirty Truth. And there's Q Blue Sky right there. Look at Q. Let's watch it.
What is your reaction to what you learned from Michael Horowitz?
Well, it wasn't just that Adam Schiff was out and about. He put out a report that said there was no FISA abuse by the FBI. That was false. He said that the FBI didn't fail to turn over exculpatory information. That was false. He said that the Steele dossier was not a central part of the FISA applications against Carter Page. That was false. The Inspector General's report, the findings in there detail all of that. It's an indictment of the things that Adam Schiff was saying. It was an indictment of Jim Comey's leadership at the FBI. The biggest takeaway for people out there, Maria, is that what the Inspector General's findings very clearly delineates is even if you concede, and I don't, but even if you concede that there was a predicate to start this, there was no predicate to continue a counterintelligence investigation against the President of the United States. They had to do it by making those false representations to the FISA court.
Yeah, and we're going to speak to Devin Nunes shortly. Of course, you referred to the Nunes memo back in 2018, February of 18, where he wrote out all of the misconduct that took place by that cabal of people. And of course, then Schiff came out with that correcting the record memo, which we know now was wrong, just flat out wrong.
There you go. Wow. Q Blue Sky. Q. And actually no Q Blue Sky as well. And then you've got Dirty Truth. Pretty awesome, huh?
Yep, Dirty's a good guy.
Yes, he is. God bless Dirty.
Hey, there's 982 watching and we got 460 thumbs up. Can we get some more thumbs up, please? If you haven't turned it blue yet, go ahead and take 2 seconds and click it.
Wow, and we got one thumb down. That's because of you, i70. You know that.
Well, you know. You'll know. Hey, you'll know, Matrixxx, you want to see this? You'll know when I put thumbs down because I just did, and mine count is 2 usually.
Oh, there it is. There's 3 now.
See?
2.
Yeah, mine counts as 2 every time. Now I'll take mine away and you'll lose 2.
Let's see. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious.
It may even count as 3 unless somebody else did it with me. I'll do it by myself. Nobody click it.
All right, go ahead. 3.
Now it's 5. I got mega poles with thumbs, evidently.
You got some fat thumbs.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my gosh. So this has been an amazing show, guys. I really appreciate you coming on here, guys. Don't forget to get over to Coach Clay on Twitter there, over there on the YouTube. Go to the Red Pill over there on Facebook. What about the Red Pill Roadshow? I forgot about talking about that.
Yeah, can't wait. That's coming up January 11th down in Tampa. We'll all be hanging out there.
And who's all going to be there? Do we know? I know Shady's going to be there now, and he's going to have his speaking, and I'm speaking. You're speaking too, right?
No, I don't think I'm speaking. As of yet, I'm not. Dylan Wheeler will be there. Gene Ho is going to be there. Lisa and John Welsh, which kind of was the first one that got the We Are Q going.
Oh, yeah.
And Captain Roy Davis is going to be there. And I believe also James Craig from Just Informed Talk.
Oh, nice. I like him. He's a good dude.
Yeah, there's going to be some a couple more that haven't been
maybe Dustin Nemos. He lives in the area too.
Yeah,
JT Wild.
I think JT's going to be there and play, from what I heard.
Nice.
And
JT's going to be there. Dustin, I think, is having
baby.
Kid right around there. He's having a new baby right around that time, so he's not sure, but he said he might video conference in or something.
Right. Okay. Also, I did ask Joe Flynn if he's going to be in town. He's not sure if he's going to be in town, but if he is, he will show up.
Awesome.
Yeah. And you buy tickets, right? So we get tickets.
No, they're free. They're free. They're just doing tickets to. They're just doing tickets to get a count. So
okay. Gotcha. So it's just zero. It costs zero. Okay. And it's going to be in Tampa, Florida, right at McDill Park, 100 North Ashley Drive in Tampa, Florida, 33606 USA. It'll be interesting to hang downtown Tampa doing this, huh?
Yep. Listen, Brian and Gene Ho are the ones throwing it. So she's the one that did the Q rally in DC. So it should be a good time.
Should be a great time. Yeah. Yeah. I can't wait. So, yeah, and Shady's going to be there. I'm going to be there.
I'm going to go get some sun.
Yeah. Oh, boy. You look transparent right about now, I'm sure.
Not quite yet, but it's getting there.
Let's see what we got. Let's double check Q one more time. Looks like we got a 5-5 in most every post, guys, that we asked for. Oh, my gosh, Do you believe in coincidences? Look at that, guys. Amazing day. Amazing day, guys. So thank you, guys. Let's go with Coach Clay. Do you want to have final thoughts? Tell everybody where to get you. Tell everybody about the Coach Clay i70 show.
Yeah, for sure. We can find i70 and Coach Clay show on the Patriots Soapbox every Monday, Wednesday, and every other Friday, 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern time, and as well on our YouTube channel of the at Real Coach Clay. And on our Twitter there, at Real Coach Clay as well. And follow if you'd like. That would be great. Subscribe. We always are making up new videos. And we've got a couple of cool things that we're working on as well that we're going to start putting up on our own channel there. And intheMatrixxx and Shady, I got to thank you from up here in Canada. I know you've probably got a lot of Canadian Patriots who have followed you guys, and that you guys have done a great job over the last 3 years in terms of helping wake up more Canadians up here. So I do got to thank you for what you guys do every day.
Thank you, I took off to you in Canada there, I love Canada, by the way. I'm a big hockey fan as well. I'm a Chicago Blackhawks, just so you know. So I love Canada, and we want you free. I mean, you're just right up above us here. We need you free, in fact. So thank you for all you're doing up there in trying to red pill your folks there too. And what a great job you guys do on the Patriots Soapbox. Tell everybody at the Patriots Soapbox that we said hello and we missed them. And i70, do you got some final thoughts?
Yeah, real quick. I just want to thank Live Chat for their participation today. They make it really fun, and they're really the reason that we're doing what we're doing. And on that note, it's starting to heat up, folks. So
yes, sir.
It's getting exciting.
Yes, and Honest Content says 5-5, I love it. And just don't forget, i70, Coach Clay, Shady Groove, In the Matrixx, iPod, Praying Medic, all of them. They're all the news now, guys.
We are the news now.
Because all they do is blah, 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 guys. Don't forget.
If not us, who? If not now, when?
That's right. That's right.
The one we go all is worldwide.
Worldwide, guys. Worldwide.
It really is. It really is worldwide. And I want to thank everybody for coming to the show today, and all of you great patriots who are hearing our voices today and seeing what's going on. You are historians out there. You're the people who are bringing the pain. So let's keep marching forward towards the end goal here, which is truth and transparency in government. There's no other way to get to freedom, everyone. And with that, I'm out, Matrixxx.
Right on, Shady. And that was a miscue again. I just goofed up again and hit the wrong button as per usual. But, let's just remember who our targets are. Here's a little reminder. And that's it, guys. That is the Matrixxx Groove Hour. We're going to squeeze on out of here, guys. Don't forget, follow Coach Clay over there on Twitter. Get over there, Patriots Soapbox, and follow those guys. Their show is amazing. Great guys. i70 over on Facebook. Links are, we'll get the links in the description, guys. Don't forget, PayPal, Patreon, Teespring, Q-Pins. We got Red Pill Living. Anything to help us do this show continue. Thank you so much, everybody. Coach Clay, i70, much love. Shady, you're awesome, brother. Don't forget, if you guys missed that Q Lounge live this weekend, get over there and watch it. On the Truth for Freedom channel has the last 20 minutes as well. Just go over there and watch it. Amazing show, Shady. Amazing stuff happening. Thank you, Q, for dropping during our show again. Much love to you all, guys. Peace.